Why did you decide you wanted to talk now?
I felt like it was time. Something about sitting here right now and looking at you and understanding the gravity of the situation, a situation that I in many ways, put myself in.
He was one of the most promising actors of his generation.
Today, a verdict in the case of Jonathan Majors.
Now Jonathan Majors has been convicted of a misdemeanor assault and harassing his ex-girlfriend in a stunning trial that brought his soaring career to a screeching halt.
There were 4 charges. The jury convicted you of 2 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Your reaction to that verdict?
Shock. I was absolutely shocked. I know I did not, place my hands and strike that woman. It never happened.
Actor Jonathan Majors has been sued by his ex-girlfriend, Grace JABARRI, in a newly filed lawsuit in which she alleges that he committed assault, battery and defamation against her in a series of episodes that took place between 2021 and 2023. In December, Majors was found guilty in a New York criminal court of assaulting and harassing JABARRI during one of those episodes during an argument that took place in Manhattan in March 2023. JABARRI's civil lawsuit was filed Tuesday in federal court in the Southern District of New York. In addition to the New York incident that led to Majors' conviction, JABARRI alleges that he was physically violent towards her during incidents in Los Angeles and London as well. In London in September 2022, JABARRI claims Majors started hitting Grace's head against a marble floor while strangling her until she felt she could no longer breathe, but allegedly talked her out of seeking medical treatment despite her head injury. Afterwards, the suit says, JABARRI told Majors in a text exchange that she had brain fog and a constant ringing headache, but that he threatened to kill himself if she sought out a doctor. In the current suit, JABARRI asserts that Majors has also resorted to very publicly abusing her reputation in the wake of his arrest and following his criminal trial, including calling her a liar at every turn, with the goal of convincing the world that Grace is not a victim of domestic abuse, but instead a crazy liar who should be treated as such. In a brief statement emailed to NPR Wednesday, Majors' lawyer, Priya Chowdhury, said that JABARRI's suit was no surprise and that her client is preparing counterclaims against Ms. JABARRI. Jonathan Majors is being sued by Grace JABARRI, basically being sued for running away from her to avoid being abused. Of course, she cites prior instances of abuse, physical and verbal, so she wants a bag for her troubles kings. I hate writing about Jonathan Majors, but felt it was my responsibility to do so after noticing videos from that covert misandrist with the dirty laugh and this douche content creator known as Mr. H. Now I'd like to address the prior claims by asking why JABARRI was still in his circle after the alleged first incident of physical abuse. The answer is that she is a looking-ass bottom feeder, bum-ass stunt double for Uma Thurman. She looks like she was given to Majors along with his contract. His career was blowing up, and she saw the writing on the wall that he could replace her probably with the real motherfucking Uma Thurman. Time was up for this placeholder hoe, and she knew it in no uncertain terms. Majors wasn't putting a ring on it, and watching all those zeros popping up on his movie paychecks had this peripheral hose bag up in her feelings. JABARRI tried to strong-arm Majors and micromanage their perceived relationship. It doesn't matter if he was cheating on her or not. The flare up inside the vehicle ferrying them to his home was a reaction to her innate self-awareness that she was on the dustpan of life. Yup, that bitch was wilding out because she knew Majors was about to dump that dustpan into the fucking garbage bin. She wasn't going out like that, so she started fighting for her fleeting celebrity life, gasping for that last 15 minutes of fame on Majors' arm. He knew the deal, so he ran away from her to preserve his meteoric rise to fame. But it was too late. Jonathan Majors understood the system he was an employee of, but couldn't stop himself from becoming a victim of it. To be clear and factual, the jury in his trial didn't believe that he intentionally harmed JABARRI. He was convicted of hurting her while trying to escape her clutches. So in truth, Jonathan Majors was convicted of running away from his abusive, narcissistic girlfriend of the moment. He didn't stay and take it like a male. And to be honest, there was never going to be any other outcome to this sorry kangaroo court bullshit. Majors knew that, but he still hit all the expected switches, trading up for a black girlfriend in case he had to quote-unquote return to the black community. The confusingly vague answers when questioned publicly about the incident, purposely discrediting himself, and the apology to a post-conviction, lightly peppered with talks of racism in front of a knob-headed tragic mulatta misandrist staring pointedly at him in disparaging fashion. Yeah, Jonathan Majors is being sued for running away from his abuser. She wants a bag. He gotta pay for her skanky cat-ass services because he black. Can't say it any other way, kings. Fuck Grace JABARRI, don't pay her shit.
But wait! There's more!
Oh yeah, about all these damn Jonathan Majors videos. Allison Mack. Yeah, Allison Mack, the disgraced former actress convicted of malfeasant sexually deviant crimes against several women that are too horrible to list up to, and including branding women with her initials intermingled with her boyfriend, cult leader Keith Raniere. Now let's be clear about this. Allison Mack branded her initials on other women and also physically abused them. How many videos have we seen on Allison Mack? No carpet bomb and scathing micromanaging commentaries, scrutinizing every facet of the case, pontificating and finger-wagging this piece of shit that abused women personally. For context, Mack was so good at her job that her victims referred to her as Pimp Mack. Allison Mack got 3 fucking years for that shit. Allison Mack was released a year early on good behavior for everyone's information. Where's the goddamn Allison Mack videos? We got 1 million motherfucking Jonathan Majors videos, but nothing for this Smallville bitch who took a white-hot piece of metal and tagged her and her shit boyfriend's initials in the flesh of numerous women. Yet, she gets out early for good motherfucking behavior, people. Those brands, for your information, were in a very personal place on these women's bodies. Use your imagination. You got smoke for Jonathan Majors, but nothing for this disgusting bitch, and you numerous content creators say you ain't racist. STFU with that noise, I'm out of here.